What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. So she's gone. Whoever of those of you guys that wanted to see Marjorie Taylor Greene gone, she is handed in her resignation and she's out. Uh, you guys can say whatever you want to say about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Most people, especially in the MAGA movement, absolutely loved Marjorie Taylor Greene until Trump was frustrated and done with her. And then most of MAGA turned their back on Marjorie Taylor Greene. And many people decided to stick with her. And I really and truly don't care. I guess I could honestly say that I don't. I have to say that it's saddening to see that someone who was seemingly such a champion for getting President Trump elected, that if she had ulterior motives, that's sad to see. It really is. I made a video last week talking about my frustration of her running to the liberal media, running to fake news media, CNN, and trying to garner favor with them. I'm sorry, I don't care what you plan to do, Marjorie Taylor Greene, after all this is over. You're never going to win over the evil on that side. You cannot. So trying to appease them by, asking them to forgive you for your toxic messaging and your toxic politics, speaking the truth is always going to get you enemies. That's just all there is to it. And they're not going to stop lying and gaslighting their own people. That was frustrating to me, but I could disagree with someone on one hand and say I appreciate what they did for the movement on the other hand. Now, Donald Trump has come out today and said that the country is probably better off. I think I might disagree with Donald Trump. That's a big, big if the Trump is better off, if the country's better off, or if Trump is better off at that. Because Donald Trump feels that he can endorse someone who'll come in that'll be, strongly MAGA. Well, Donald Trump has chosen a lot of people over the years that were not meaning him any good. He's chosen a lot of people over the years that ended up being absolute snakes. So sometimes the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. So again, I hope that he's right, but at the same time, you're not guaranteed to get someone better than Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, for those of you that are out there that are saying, oh, she was crooked, she was insider trading, I don't know if that was the case or not. But what I can say is if people don't like politicians insider trading, then make it illegal for people in politics or people in Congress to actually trade while they're in Congress. Make it illegal. I know it's illegal to insider trade, but for whatever reason, a lot of them are getting wealthy. But the one thing I wanted to answer is those people, my friends on the right, who are saying, oh, she was money hungry. This was all a grift. She was money hungry. Look at what happened. Now she's leaving, but she's not leaving until after she gets her pension. She's leaving 2 days after. That goes to show you, Q, she's a grifter. Come on, guys. Let's be fair about this. If you were at a job that you absolutely hated, okay, and you were going to quit your job, but you had to stick around for 2 more weeks, which is basically what it comes down to. We got Thanksgiving this week, then you've got a half a week the following week, you've got the first 2 weeks of Christmas, and then you've essentially got Christmas and New Year's, and then she's gone. So if you had to stick it out with your job for 2 more weeks in order to get your pension, how many of you guys are actually quitting 2 weeks before you get your pension? That's a nobody. That's a nada. Especially if you've been putting up with the bozos over in Washington, D.C. all that time. If I'm wrong, tell me. Comment below. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Much love to you. Be blessed.